Welcome to Module 1 of PAO Basics. In this module, we will discuss the publications PAOs need in order to fulfill their duty assignment. The module takes approximately 1 hour to complete. You do not have to complete the module in one sitting and can work at your own pace. The module must be completed by the last day of the month. In Lesson 1, we answered the question, where do I find the regulations and pamphlets about CAP Public Affairs? In Lesson 2, we answered the question, what are the regulations and pamphlets about CAP Public Affairs? In Lesson 3, we will answer, how do I use the regulations and pamphlets about CAP Public Affairs? In order to appropriately use the CAP regulations and pamphlets regarding public affairs, PAOs need to know two things. First, do I have the most current copy of the regulation or pamphlet? And second, how do I quickly find the information I need? You can determine if you have the most current copy of a regulation by checking the date at the top right of the regulation. This is the effective date of the regulation. You will also want to check the date at the bottom left of the regulation. This is the date of the previous version of the regulation. Pamphlets are dated differently. There is a single date at the bottom center of the pamphlet. This is the effective date of the pamphlet. To ensure you have the current copy of the regulation or pamphlet, check the publication library. Open your browser, enter GoCivilAirPatrol.com, enter Adult Member, select Publications Library. Next, select Pamphlets, and then check the date. If the date on your copy of the pamphlet does not match the date online, you do not have a current copy of the pamphlet. You can do the same thing with regulations. To quickly find the information you need, use these two techniques. Read each regulation and pamphlet in its entirety when you are appointed and each time the publication is revised. You will not automatically be notified when regulations and pamphlets are revised, so you should regularly check online. Revisions are easy to spot because they are highlighted in gray. Once you are familiar with the regulation or pamphlet, use the table of contents to take you to the section you need. The table of contents is found on the first page of a regulation. It allows you to immediately jump to the page you need. Using the page selector in your PDF program is another quick way to review the document for the information you need. Check the table of contents, then click on the page to display that page. You can also use the search function in your PDF program to find all the information related to a keyword or phrase. In Lesson 1, we answered the question, where do I find the regulations and pamphlets about CAP Public Affairs? In Lesson 2, we answered the question, what are the regulations and pamphlets about CAP Public Affairs? In Lesson 3, we answered the question, how do I use the regulations and pamphlets about CAP Public Affairs? Please proceed to Knowledge Check 3.